Hey, what's up, guys? So, what we're doing here on the Process 22 channel is today we're going to be talking about.
We're talking about what to do if you see somebody that you want to go talk to that is in a very awkward, difficult situation, like a couple of people sitting down and eating.
So, now I want you guys to understand, thank you, sir, that very awkward and difficult is completely subjective. And it's kind of like yoga, wherever you're at. You don't have to be able to bend yourself into a pretzel. Whatever you're doing is going to be great for you. So, tell us a little bit about the situation. I think we've got some footage that we'll probably cut into here, but tell me a little bit about the situation that you ran into.
So, trying to get out of the comfort zone, I am getting some information recorded from my financial channel, and I wanted to just interview a couple of people about what they would do if they had to choose another career. And I basically saw a couple of people sitting and eating, and I was tested to go and approach these people while they were eating and ask them this question. And it was quite
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah, questions like, what would you do for a living? But I think what guys run into, and you did a fantastic job, a phenomenal job. I think what guys run into is that they make cold approach or pickup into this special animal. All it is, guys, I mean, we want you to buy stuff, right? I'm sure I'm going to have some program at some point I want you to buy or something. So we use fancy jargon. But cold approach is just talking to people. So you can practice talking to people anywhere. And what is this going to do for you? Anything that's useful in networking, making new friends. We sat down and talked to some guys, and they were really cool guys talking about NFTs, and this guy lived on a ski resort, and he had this big, crazy, cool beard, And this is how you make friends. Remember how you used to make friends on the playground when you were 5? It's the exact same now. So the mindset that you want to have is, all these people are my friends, right? And what happens when we're first starting, just like Gary Vee, I'm going to repeat the same information 10 million ways. So get ready. Your reticular activating system, when you start, is afraid. And it's telling you all the reasons not to talk to people. The girl is eating dinner. The girl is on her phone. The girl is with friends. The girl is walking. She's walking quickly. She looks like she's going somewhere. She looks serious. She's dressed seriously. She looks like she's on her way to work. A girl like that wouldn't be standing by herself. Her boyfriend's probably in the bathroom. She looks a certain way. Maybe she's a lesbian. She's Asian. She's white. She's black. She's Hispanic. I don't normally get along with those women. So the mind just starts generating excuses. But the reason why it's generating excuses is because it's afraid. As you socialize and as you talk to people, you start to warm up. So you can warm up talking to absolutely anyone. But let's talk specifically about if you're walking up and you're talking to someone who's eating. So I'm going to pretend that my esteemed cameraman here is eating, and I see the person that I'd like to talk to, in this case, a lovely woman or whoever you're interested in dating, okay? This applies if you're a woman watching this, if you're a man talking to another man, whatever it may be. I see the person I'd like to meet sitting there, and they're sitting at a table eating. And I might just walk up to them, and this is what guys think you have to do. Hey, I thought you were hot. What's up? What's your name? And in their head, they're thinking, I have to make this big gesture. There's a person at this table over here, at this table over here. The waiter's moving in and out. There's people walking around. So my mind is freaking out, or your mind is freaking out in that moment, saying all these people are looking at me. I want you to breathe. I want you to notice the social pressure. And then you can just go in and you can say, hey, excuse me. I know this is super awkward, but I saw you had an awesome energy and I had to come say hello. My friend in this case, he's from England, and I don't know if it's an English thing, but he happens to think it's rude to bother people while they're eating or with friends. And I wouldn't disagree with that sentiment. I want to be very clear, all right? There is a social contract. There is a social politeness. However, you're not going to meet that girl following that traditional social contract. So what do? Do we have to be a douchebag? No. Hey, excuse me. Just wanted to meet you. I thought you looked like an interesting person, and I'm working on getting out of my comfort zone. My name is Sterling in this case. And she might go, oh, now you're going to see her reaction. If she goes, oh, okay, nice to meet you. Go, cool, take care. Right? If she goes, oh, that's so cool of you. Nice to meet you. Awesome. Yeah, what's your name? And now you have permission to proceed. I'm not even telling you guys to barrel through no matter what happens, make it happen, overcome the objection, sit down with her, start eating food off her plate. I'm simply saying give her an opportunity to meet a cool guy. So you walk up, notice my tonality. Hey, excuse me. This is super awkward. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. I thought you had a very interesting energy. I just wanted to come say hello. Where I'm from, we consider this very rude to bother someone, but I just wanted to meet you. My name's whatever your name is. Notice my voice is low. Notice that the distance. And notice I'm just, hey, excuse me. Because I don't want to startle her when I walk up. Okay? I also want you to understand that most people don't talk to anyone in this world we live in. We live in a social media world. We live in a world where people are increasingly depressed, disconnected, and alone and sad. If people spoke to each other, the online dating apps wouldn't be as popular as they are. So you walking up as a congruent guy. Now, when you're first starting up, you might be nervous. And when you're projecting that nervous energy, it's going to cause the girl to pull back, perhaps. That's cool. I want you to understand something. You're not bothering her. You're not making her life worse. You're the one taking the risk. You're the one putting yourself out there. And should she be rude and go screw off, you just say, hey, have a good day. Nice to meet you. All right? So you have the permission to talk to whoever you like. They can react however they like. Anything else?
I think everybody should like this video and subscribe to the channel because the content is amazing.
Ain't it though?